From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program.
Thank you very, very much, and welcome to our show. You know, ladies and gentlemen, about a year ago, I found out that I have a fan club in Pasadena. And this club is made up of about 70 or 80 very nice, sweet, lovely, elderly ladies. And you might recall that about a month ago, I had them on my show, you see, as guests. And they're such real fans that I prepared a statement here that I would like to read just for my fans there in Pasadena. Here. It's a Jack Benny Fan Club, Pasadena chapter, Pasadena, California. Dear ladies, as much as I am flattered by your request, and with full appreciation of your enthusiasm, due to my heavy television schedule and other commitments, I cannot, at least at this time, be a candidate for President of the United States. I hope they won't be disappointed, you know. But they're so sweet now. And you know, they had a wonderful idea, too, for the campaign, you see. They had it all figured out that everyone who votes for me gets green stamps. And it's not a bad idea because that's all the rage now. Green stamps, white stamps, you know, gold stamps, blue stamps. As a matter of fact, I have so many of these trading stamps around the house. The other day, by accident, I put a few trading stamps on a letter. And, of course, the letter never was delivered, you know, naturally. But, no, the letter wasn't delivered. But the post office sent me a percolator. That was sweet. Was it? Huh? The lady said yes. Husband probably works in a post office. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I travel a lot. And wherever I go, I'm asked many questions, and one invariably, one question they ask me is, where is this new talent coming from that's going to be on television? Where are they going to get this talent? And it's a problem. It creates a problem. And the only way I know to solve it is to give amateurs a chance to appear. And I'm doing this tonight. We round out a lot of amateurs, and tonight we have an amateur half hour. Now, I haven't seen any of the acts, but my producer tells me they're just wonderful. So on with the amateur show. Don, will you please bring out the first contestant?
Jack, this man has brought his young son who plays the tuba.
Well, I see here that your name is Stanley Gropf.
Gruff. Stanley Gruff.
Stanley Gropf. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It always happens when I get introduced.
Oh, really?
At a convention, my suit shrinks.
Well, now, Mr. Gropf, I suppose you realize that an appearance by your son on this program may mean something for him for the future in television.
Oh, yeah, me and my son, we've been talking it over, and we feel it's a great opportunity.
Well, thank you. Now, about his act, Mr. Gropf,
Would you mind just calling me Stanley?
Stanley, yes.
And my son's name is Griffith.
Well, that's cute. Griffith Gropf. Well, all right, we haven't got much time. So have him play whatever he's going to play. Have him do the number.
All right. Would you mind if I announce it to the folks?
The announcer? No. Go right ahead. Announce.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my son Griffith would like to play an excerpt from Asleep in the Deep on a tuba. Go ahead, son. He's a little nervous.
Well, that's all right. Good.
Go ahead, son. You won't believe this, but he can hit C below low C.
Well, way down there. Go ahead. Hit C.
Go ahead, Griffith. Glory! Maybe I ought to take him out and calm him down, and then we'll be back.
All right. We'll do that, Mr. Gropp. And look, if that name bothers you so much, why don't you change it?
I already did. It used to be Spritzer. I changed my first name.
Never mind. Take it off.
Goodbye. Next time I bring you out here, you can play that thing. I'll give you
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for Mr. Gropp. Oh, I'm sorry. While we're waiting for Mr. Gropp and for his boy to calm down, we'll go on with our next contestant. Don, will you please bring out the next contestant?
Jack, I'd like you to meet Miss Anita Windsor.
Miss Anita Windsor. Well, Miss Windsor, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Now, it says here, Miss Windsor, that you are 23 years old, and you were born in Boston?
That is correct. But for the last 9 years, we've been living in Santa Barbara.
Oh, in Santa Barbara. Well, that's a lovely town. You live there with your family?
Yes. Daddy is retired, and Mother is the Dean of Women at one of the private colleges there from which I have just graduated.
Oh, well, that's very, that's very, very interesting. Now, what compelled you to come out here on the stage, on this amateur show? Why did you decide to do that?
Well, even though no one in my family has ever been in show business, I've always been interested in the theater as a potential career for me.
Oh, I see. And you feel that this, of course, this will do it for you.
Oh, yes, I do. And I understand that Mother and the girls at school are looking in.
Oh, well, let's not keep them waiting. I believe you have your music here. All right, Malin. Go ahead. That's what happens when a show isn't rigged. Have to rehearse. That fall, I didn't rehearse. Well, I went over the dress and everything. Rehearsed it 9 times, didn't fall once. Now, Don, who is the next contestant, please?
I think we're ready now. My wife was in the wings, and we got him pretty well calmed down.
All right. Well, go ahead, then.
Go ahead, Griffith. Play.
You just calmed him down.
Griffith, I said play. I'm going to count to 3, and if you ain't playing, so help me, I'm going to belt.
Stanley, don't frighten him.
Wait till you keep out of this. I brought him all the way down to the studio to play, and he's going to play. Griffith, I said play.
Look, Stanley, if he doesn't want to play, he doesn't have to.
What do you mean he doesn't have to? $800 I spent for lessons, he's going to play.
Now, look, Mr. Groff, I don't...
You shut up!
Enough, I fell down.
I'll show you how to handle children. Oh, Griffith, darling, you'd make Mom be very happy if you play your tuba for all these nice people. Oh, Griffith, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come on now, just one for Mumsy. Come on, play, or I'll jam that plumbing down your throat.
Now, look, Mrs. Groff. Oh. Look, if he doesn't want to play, he doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah? It's a matter of principle now. Come on, come on. You have to take some more talking to.
We shall return.
It's a happy family, you know? I mean, the little boy looks like him, and the tuba looks like her. All right, Don, is the next contestant ready?
Yes, Jack.
All right. Don, what's that?
They're taking away Miss Windsor.
Give her a warm cell. Don, bring out the next contestant. Don! Bring out the
Oh,
contestant.
come on, Mr. Quill. They're waiting for you. You're on.
I'll be awfully nervous in front of I've never appeared in front of an audience before.
Well, you know, that's the idea. This is an amateur show.
Just until I control myself.
Mr. Quill, are you sure you're a mind reader?
Oh, yeah. And real good, too. I've been reading minds since I was 12 years old. I remember distinctly. It was just before I ran away from home.
So what made you run away from
I
home?
read my father's mind. You know that he was planning to kill me?
Well, now, come on, Mr. Quill. Mr. Benny's waiting.
If there was just somebody I could practice on, rehearse, isn't there some, I feel much, if I could just
Well,
practice
now,
on something.
I don't know. Joyce Davidson, will you come out, please? Miss Davidson, I'd like you to meet Mr. Fletcher Quill.
How do you do?
Joyce, do you object if Mr. Quill reads your mind?
Oh, you're a mind reader. Oh, that must be very difficult.
Well, not when you have the gift. It's just a matter of a stronger mind overpowering the weakness mind. I have the kind of a mind that just soaks up all the thoughts around me. My wife calls me spongehead.
Now, go ahead and practice on Miss Davidson, Mr. Quill, you know, so you can get out here with
Wait,
it.
let me see now. Let me concentrate. Oh, my, that came through nicely there. You're thinking of tonight after the show when you have a date with that very handsome young man. Now, aren't you?
No.
My goodness, well, gee, I'll be down. Okay, well, let's concentrate again. Are you concentrating now? You are. What comes to your mind?
A bar of Lux soap.
Oh!
It gives you such a feminine feeling to lie back and enjoy a luxurious bath with Lux toilet soap. You love the feel of the lather, like satin against your skin, soothing it to fresh, new radiance. You love the delicate fragrance, too. It's fun to be lovely with Lux. And here's the lovely Hollywood star, Vera Miles, to tell you why she uses Lux.
I guess it's just the wonderful way Lux makes your skin feel. You know, that gloriously fresh, alive feeling. I wouldn't use anything but Lux for my complexion, or for my bath either.
And now, Lux comes in 4 pretty pastel shades. There's pink Lux, yellow Lux, green Lux, blue Lux, and white in regular and bath size.
To take a nice Lux bath.
Well, for heaven's sakes, Reggie.
Don, what's keeping that contestant?
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm very sorry, but the contestant went home.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, it isn't. We lost the contestant, but we gained the commercial.
Oh, you trickster. Don, bring out the next contestant.
Will the next gentleman come out, please?
How do you do?
How do you do, sir?
Now, you, may I... By the way, I don't know, your face looks familiar to me. Isn't your name Doberman?
That's right, sir.
I thought so. And weren't you in the Army?
4 years and 3 months, sir.
Oh, and they finally made you a civilian, huh?
Well, it wasn't that easy. I almost failed to pass the physical.
Well, you passed it. That's all that counts, you see. Now, I think our viewers would like to know something about you.
Well, I was born in Boston.
Uh-huh.
And since I left the Army, I've been living with Daddy and Mumsy in Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara?
Yes, Dad's retired, and Mumsy is a dean of women in a private college.
By the way, have you got a sister?
Yes, but we don't talk about her.
Now, look, I must tell you something. Now, I don't want to embarrass you in front of all of these people, you see. But, you see, this is an amateur show. Now, I happen to know you've been with Phil Silvers. You were a soldier on the Bilko show.
That's right.
Well, then you're not an amateur. As a soldier, you got paid.
Paid?
Yes.
How do you like that? He told me I was drafted.
The way Silvers worked. He drafts them, I put on amateur shows. Well, look, now that you've preserved your amateur standing, tell me, what are you going to do?
Well, I do imitations.
Imitations, huh?
Yes. You see what I do, and guess who it is.
Oh, I have to guess. Well, go ahead. Let's see the imitation. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our dramatic offering for this evening. We take a story of a man and his wife who wished to end their marriage by a cheaper way than divorce, murder. And now, a brief pause for the commercial.
Hey, I know who that is. Wait a minute. I know who that is. Charles Lawton.
No, that isn't Charles Lawton. It's Hitchcock.
Oh, Alfred.
No, Irving.
Irving Hitchcock?
The next one is very easy because I even look like him.
Oh, you look like the next one you're going to imitate. Now, go ahead.
Darling, will you come with me to the Casbah? Come here. It's lovely. That I cannot leave. I cannot
Oh,
leave.
well, I know that one. I got one. That's Charles.
Yes?
De Gaulle.
De Gaulle? I look like him, too?
Yeah.
The next one is a girl. To make it easier for you, she's a very famous movie star.
All right. Go ahead, famous movie star. If it's Marilyn Monroe, I'll murder.
Peter! 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 Come here, Peter! Peter, you swine! Come here, Peter! Bring me a swine!
I got that one. This one I know. That's Betty Davis.
Peter! I told you! Gee, he hasn't been very good if he guessed it. Peter! Peter! I got you, Peter! Peter! I don't need it. I guess it. Where is the next one? One, two, three, four. He's cute, isn't he? Big fat cute. You know, ladies and gentlemen, even though this is an amateur show, I do feel that one act should be legitimate and rather unusual. And we have a group that I am told is worthy of national recognition. It's a precision drill team from Bakersfield, California. They're on their way to New York to appear on the Ed Sullivan Show, but this is their very first appearance on television. And here they are. Order. Turn. Wait. Pass. Well, now, Captain, before you go into your regular drill here, I'm sure our viewers would like to know something about your organization.
Well, Mr. Benny, we are the West Bakersfield Drill and Marching Team.
I see. Is this a new unit?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. We've been together now for some 7 years. We get together at the Armory every week and practice our precision formations.
Oh, well, 7 years. Isn't that a long time for one unit?
Well, yes, that's true, but I'd attribute that to our dedicated purpose. You see, we feel that in this troubled world of today with all the confusion that's going on, that marching shoulder to shoulder, it promotes a feeling of unity and brotherhood with your fellow man.
Well, that's a very, very sweet thought. All right, let's have that.
All right, before we start, Mr. Benny, we would like to present you with this gold drill whistle as an appreciation of our being on your show.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll sit right over here and watch this. May I? Company! Ditch! Hut! Right shoulder. Arm! By the numbers. Ho! 1, 2, hut! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hut! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Company! Ditch! Hut! Hut! 2, 3, 4. Right! Hey! Forward! Forward! First, while on the right flank mark. Second, while on the right flank mark. Third, while on the right flank anything went wrong, but we couldn't, you know. It's an amateur show. What can you do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very, very late, so all I can say is be sure next week to watch George Gobel, who is presented by Stripe, the red and white toothpaste, and I'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
Well, this is Henry Morgan for TV's Magic Memories. We're lining up the next Jack Benny. Take a look. Wow.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program.
Oh, my papa, to me he was so wonderful. Oh, my papa, to me is so good. That's why I say he's gentle and...
Rochester, we had a very, very good rehearsal. Now I want to get made up for the show, huh?
Fine.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute. What kind of makeup is this?
Well, you said you wanted something to make you look nice and tan.
I know, but peanut butter? I want to look tan, not lumpy. Anyway, I think you better shave me first, huh?
Oh, okay, make yourself comfortable.
Right. You got everything?
I think so. Shaving cream, brush, razor, smelling salts.
What do I want with smelling salts?
That's for me. I can't stand the sight of blood.
Well, be careful.
Yes, sir.
Now, go ahead. You know, Rochester, I think I'm going to have a very good show today. You know, I come out alone first, and I do a monologue for a few minutes. Then I introduce my guest star, Bob Hope. He does a few minutes. And then Don Wilson is going to come out and introduce the sketch, you see. And then after we introduce... Go ahead, start shaving me, will you?
Yes.
And then after Don introduced the sketch, then Bob and I come out in...
One nose, 2 ears, 1 chin.
What are you writing that down for?
After I finish shaving you, I'll check again and hope we come out even.
Well, okay. Well, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Oh, my papa, to me he was so wonderful. Oh, my... Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I think I cut you.
What do you mean you think? Can't you tell?
It would help if you'd bleed a little.
Well, I'm not going to force myself just for you. Go ahead and stop singing. I want to concentrate on the show, on my monologue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't want to forget to tell the audience about my personal appearance tour that I open in Dallas, Texas on June 14. Then I go up to Portland and Vancouver and Seattle.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, don't you think you better hurry? You'll be out in a few minutes.
Oh, I'll be ready.
Bob Hope still complaining about the script?
No, he's still mad because he hasn't got enough to do, claims I didn't give him enough, and he comes on so late in the show and everything.
After all, Jack, why, it's your show. Why shouldn't you come out there first?
Well, certainly.
1 minute to airtime. Everybody on stage, please. All actors in the first scene, please take their places.
Jack, that voice. Isn't that Mary?
Yes, her summer job at the May Company doesn't start till Monday. Rochester, hand me my shirt, will you, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me my tie, too.
Yes.
stop eating my makeup.
All right, Jack, all right. See you on stage.
Okay. Rochester, get me my pants, too, will you, please? Well, hurry up. Give me my pants. We haven't got too much time now.
They're not here.
What do you mean they're not here? I put them right over there on that chair.
Well, they're not here now.
Well, where did you take them?
I didn't take them anyplace.
Well, I put them right here on the chair when I came in.
Well, they're not here.
Here's my music. I've got to go on the stage. For heaven's sake, where are they? I know the pants. Well, keep looking. Looky, I can't go on without my
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lucky Strike program. In just a few minutes, you'll see our star, Gypsy Rose Benny. Personally, I'm very happy to be over here at CBS, ladies and gentlemen. This is rather strange for me. I'm on the major network. I really feel like a stranger. I feel like Zsa Zsa at a PTA meeting over here. I don't know. But I am awfully thrilled to be here at CBS. That's Crosby and Benny's Strongbox. And I want to tell you, it's a beautiful place, isn't it? And Television City is right next to Farmer's Market. And it's very convenient. You can lay them here and sell them there. And it really works out. No, I had no trouble getting through the immigration. And I want to tell you that this... Oh, by the way, this is where Bing did his last show. And I think they've done very nicely. They've gotten most of it out of the curtains. He's undecided about his next show. He doesn't know whether to go on again or buy the whole thing. I don't know whether... he's up in Nevada right now, looking over Boulder Dam. His piggy bank is filled. He's loaded, you know. He uses Howard Hughes for a bellboy. But I want to tell you, I really hated to do this to Jack, but it's the only way I could get on. And isn't that wonderful material? Unfinished payments. Brooks Brothers. Not made by him, worn by him. And look at the shine on those pants. This could start another hearing. It's interesting when you get... Oh, it couldn't be. Really? Mary gave him mad money. He really had... You know, when you ask this kid for a loan and he tells you his money's tied up, he's not kidding. This is an obstacle course for pickpockets.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, yes?
Bob, now give me my pants. I'll give them.
Pull your head back in or I'll hand out baseballs to the audience. Oh, you. What do you say we get in the back pocket and look at the wallet, huh? All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you, Shills. This is what I've been waiting for, the driver's license. Oh, I've been waiting years for this. Jack Benny, height 5'10", weight 157, eyes blue, hair on cold days. Date of birth. This has been erased once too often. He's had this for a long time. Is this license good for bicycles, automobiles, and covered wagons?
Hey, Bob.
Yes,
Bob,
John?
give me Jack's pants, will you?
Why?
I had to give him mine.
You mean Jack is actually wearing your pants?
You're darn right I am.
How are you, bozo?
Bobble, this is the last time you'll ever be on the Lucky Strike program.
I think that goes for both of us.
Oh, yeah?
Are these pants or a casual Quonset hut? What is it?
Look, Bob, you're spoiling the whole...
Who's in there with you? Jim Clinton? Say about that line. I'm sorry.
Bob, you're spoiling the whole show.
So?
Now, I got to bring Don Wilson out here to introduce the sketch, and you're not even dressed yet.
All right, all right.
Now go ahead and get dressed.
I'll go, but don't get so mad. You take off his eyelashes and whip me to death.
You know, really, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you can't get mad at Bob Hope. You just can't. I don't care if you can't get mad. He's so charming. He has so much talent. He's so rich. I think he had a lot of nerve going through the pockets of my pants, though. I wonder what's in Don Wilson's. What do you know? A money clip with a lamb chop in it. Oh, he loves to eat. What is here? A shrimp cocktail. I better bring him out here to introduce the sketch. Oh, Don!
What do you want?
Come on out. You got to introduce the sketch.
I won't come out dressed like this. It's embarrassing.
I don't care if it's embarrassing or not. You come out here.
Oh, all right.
Hey, my pants are a little too tight for you, aren't they?
Darn right.
Now, Don, if you drop anything, just let it lay there, will you? Now, go ahead and introduce the sketch.
All right, all right.
Don, we're only acting.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our feature attraction tonight, we bring you Bob Hope and Jack Benny in On the Road to Nairobi. The opening scene is a jungle, inhabited by a wild tribe of fierce cannibals and headhunters, deep in the heart of Africa.
Dismal Beach and Glendale too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Ooh, yay, eBay, I'd say too. Covered with this pagan blue. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Man who thinks that native chick is just a dummy often end by filling up a savage tummy.
That's a big soda.
We eat man, and when we're through, we all smoke his luckies too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo.
When New Bangy smoke before he's even starting.
Wah, wah, wah,
In his mouth he's putting all at once a carton.
And a box of matches.
Better taste than Lucky Strike. That's the smoke that we all like. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Bimawa, go on chi. Bimawa, go yumbongi. Bimawa, go on chi. Smoke Lucky Strike too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo to death.
Which way to Pierce Brothers?
Clyde, those last 2 miles were rugged, weren't they?
Yeah, I knew as soon as we got off the freeway, we'd run into trouble. This is the way they bring Phil Harris to rehearsal.
Hey, listen, Clyde.
Yeah?
You know, it's pretty dangerous here in the jungle.
You're telling me. How about those first 3 nights we had to light fires to keep the animals away?
Yeah. And we ran out of water. For 3 weeks, we couldn't even take a bath.
And then the animals lit fires to keep us away. What do you say we camp here for tonight, huh?
Okay, let's do that.
Let's hang up the hors d'oeuvre right here.
There we are.
Oh. Should we build a fire?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, Clyde, I think we're kind of silly.
What do you mean?
Well, here we are in Africa with a tiger.
Well, what about it?
Well, everybody knows there are no tigers in Africa.
There aren't?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Hey! He must have gone to a veterinarian in Denmark.
I wondered why he had his hand on his hip when I shot him. He has his claws manicured. Don't point. I know the line. Don't point. Say, I don't know why I came on this expedition with you. I'm going home.
Well, you can go home if you wanna. But I'm going to stay right here in the jungle until I find the secret formula for shrinking heads.
Aren't you going to a lot of trouble just because you bought a hat that's too small for you?
That's what I like about you, Clyde. You'll have your little joke no matter how little it is. Now, let's get something to eat, will you? I'm hungry.
Okay. You don't have to worry about food, boy. We got plenty right here.
All right, don't stall around. Get it ready.
Okay. What do you have?
I think we ought to have a nice cool drink first.
Cool, huh? I'll get a drink. I'll get... Say, did Judge Crater have a beard? All right. That's just for the East Coast we do that.
Hey, Clyde.
Here's the ice cube.
Clyde.
Yeah.
What kind of a tiger is that, Siberian or Bengal?
General Electric.
Hey, what's that?
Was that Dennis Day rehearsing? Hey, it's a lion. Get your gun, Buck. This is the McCoy. Get your gun.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have had that rolled up in my blanket. What'd you do with your rifle?
I threw it away. I didn't like the joke.
Come on, let's get something to eat, will you, so we can get out of here.
Okay.
For heaven's sakes.
We'll fix it up. Don't worry. Now, what would you like to start with? Would you like...
I don't know anything.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice ad living. I want to tell you, since Ike started, they're all doing it.
Well, look, how about getting something to eat so we can get out of here?
All right, get the butter, will you?
Okay. Where's the butter?
In the compartment that keeps it easy to spread. Thank you, Betty Furness.
You make the sandwiches, and I'll try to find a place to camp. I wonder where would be a good place to put up the tent here. Say, Clyde, do you think that if we put up the tent here, someplace, right between these two... Yeah!
Hey, Buck, what happened? Marlon, tell me. Huh? No, not in code. Talk to me. What happened? Sadler Wells Ballet down here. Or is it the Chamber of Commerce? What happened? These are cannibals. They're fierce. They're going to eat us, Buck.
Hey, look, here, food. Bite! Ow!
Sonny Caps. Wait up. Tell me. What are you doing up to his mouth? Look at that. I'll talk to him. Who are you?
Me, Chief.
And who are you?
Me, Super Chief.
Eat us, but don't get a laugh, will you?
Oh, fine. We had to bring our own vegetables here.
You better get some tenderized or I still have my shoes on.
Oh, we can remember that. Who are these guys?
They official tasters.
How is it, Duncan?
Good. Good. That's what cannibal soups are. Good.
These are cannibal soup. Stop! What is this?
Cucumber, avuga.
What did he say?
It's National Pickle Week.
Hey, Clyde, is your nose gherkin or dill?
In a minute, it's going to be chow chow. That's the line they gave me, chow chow.
Remember what you gave me on your show, brother.
What? Yeah, yeah, you betcha. Now, I want to tell you what, we'll never get out of here. I'll tell you that. Get out of here. Okay.
I'm scared. I'm frightened.
Frightened? Yeah. Why, you yellow belly? you want to live forever?
No, I just want to reach 40.
Oh, we're not going to make that trip again. Oh.
Quiet. We want dinner music. Liga Moda.
You remember Mike Romanoff?
What's he doing? Is he playing a samba or a rumba?
What's the difference? We ain't got any room to dance.
That's fine.
Booga. Liga Booga. Start fire.
They're going to start a fire.
No,
they're going to burn it.
You're kidding.
They're going to burn it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look.
Just a minute, man.
Stop it.
Wait a minute, fellas.
Liga Moda.
Hey, they can't start the fire. They can't start the fire. They have no matches. They have no matches. Oh, they can't.
I got a match.
Jack will be back in just a minute, but first a word to cigarette smokers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the famous syndicated sports columnist and president of Churchill Downs, Mr. Bill Coram.
If there's one thing I've learned in my 35 years of covering sports, it is that a favorite sport is a personal thing. Whichever yours is tops with you. Me, I've covered them all. And I like all sports. Baseball, a great American game. Our national pastime, and the World Series, a great gala week in America. And the kickoff in a big football game. But for me, the king of them all is horse racing. Naturally, I think that the Kentucky Derby is the greatest sports event in the world. But that's a matter of taste. And the same goes for cigarettes. I smoke Luckies because they give me the enjoyment I like and they taste better than any other cigarette to me.
Sports columnist Bill Corum's got the right idea. It's all a matter of taste. And the fact is, Lucky's taste better for two good reasons. First, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Fine tobacco means better taste. And second, Lucky's are made better to draw freely and smoke evenly, which also means better taste for you. Why not try a carton? Be happy. Go Lucky. Find out for yourself. Lucky's taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. You were such a nice audience, and this, as you know, is my last show of this season, but we'll be back again in the fall. Of course, I'd like to tell the viewers, people sitting at home, what I told you folks before the show, you know, that the kind of a show we had. We had about 8 rehearsals, and Hope changed every line. So finally, when we finally came to the show, I didn't know what he was going to say. It turned out that way, which was very good, I think. But anyway, I'd like to have you meet my guest, Bob Hope, ladies.
Thank you, Jack, and I'll take the blame.
Well, it was very nice having you on the show.
I loved it. My next picture's with Esther Williams. Did you like that?
Say, Bob, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I still think it wasn't very nice going through my pockets.
Your pants? Stealing
Yeah.
your pants?
Yeah.
Well, if Eisenhower had done that to McCarthy, the hearings would be over by now.
Oh, I should have said stolen my pants. Well,
Yeah,
thanks,
that is-
Bob.
Fine. Thank you very much, Jack.
Okay.
Enjoyed it very much,
Right,
boy.
let me see.
Bye.
Yes, thank you. You know, Martin and Lewis made such a brief appearance, we ought to get them back for a bow. Anyway. Dean Martin is very... Thank you very, very much, Jerry.
Thank you, Jack. I'm very happy to be able to be here today.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, we'll be back in the fall. And this summer, I'm going on a personal appearance tour. And I open June 14 in Dallas, Texas. And then I go to Portland, Oregon for a week, and then Vancouver, and then into Seattle for 2 weeks. And then I'm coming back, and I'm going to make a picture. And this picture that it's the first time I've made a picture since the horn blows at midnight. And this picture that I'm going to make is one that I wrote myself. And it's all about, it's a picture called California. And this is not a historical picture. You see, this is a picture all about the wonderful climate that we have. No, really, this is a picture, and it's about a boy and his sister who had been living in California, you see, for many, many years. And the sister decides to take a trip to New York City, which she does. And when she arrives in New York, she becomes very, very ill. So she wires her brother in Los Angeles to come on to visit her, you see. So her brother jumps on a bicycle in Los Angeles and rides all the way to New York to visit his sister, you see. And by that time, she's so ill, she's on her deathbed. So the brother, realizing her condition, punctures the tire of his bicycle, and the wonderful California air immediately cures his sister.
Great shows, huh? Well, thanks for watching TV's Magic Memories.